And so I guess for the Season 7 video, I'll briefly talk about my Season 6 experience. And I have 3 accounts. The Nateson account ended at 4017. The Genji, which is my solo queue only account, ended at 4008, so barely hanging in GM. And then my Tracer only account, which I have because I look at Tracer as my worst DPS and I'm trying to improve, and there's no better way to improve than just playing it. Ended at like 3780, 37, like kind of mid-master-ish. So that's where my accounts ended at. And this was a really big season for me because those of you that have been following my channel, you know that when I first started making these videos, I played in Master and would occasionally fall back to Diamond. I spent a lot of time in both, but I spent like 60% more in Master and like 40 in Diamond. And so I went from being a Diamond Master player to a Master player, and that's been like the past 2.5 seasons has been the entire time I'm playing in Mid-Master and I'm not falling back to Diamond anymore. And then we have this season, after 3 seasons straight of being stuck in Master, we finally hit GM. And so you remember the videos I made on that, and I was super pumped about that, but this season was more important to me more than just the fact I hit GM, because that can always just be like 1 or 2 lucky nights of gaming. Alright, I'm gonna make a cut there because I kind of lost track with that last sentence because I'm not very good at talking. So, more importantly than just the main account hitting Grandmaster, I managed to hit it on the solo queue only account, and that was a big deal to me. I mean, it was already a big deal. You could probably tell from the tone of my voice a month ago when I made my Grandmaster videos. I was excited. I mean, it's what I've been working for the past year or year and a half since Overwatch came out. You know, the goal is to one day get that highest rank. Obviously, I still want to hit top 500 one day. That might be a while down the road, but we hit the highest rank. Grandmaster is technically the highest rank, and that felt very fulfilling to just finally be able to do. And especially after 3 seasons stuck in Master. But there's something bigger, a bigger milestone to me, and that was I managed to solo queue all the way up from Diamond to Grandmaster, and I did it all on stream. You guys that are normals on my Twitch, you probably remember that day where I was like, alright guys, this is the deal with the Genji account. My alt account is called Genji. My second account is called Genji. And I was like, okay, it's in mid-diamond, right? I did my placements and it went in like 32 or 3300. I said, okay guys, this account is going to be my solo queue only account. We're going to play this and we're going to take it all the way up to GM. And that's what we did. It took about a week and a half. I played like every night or like every other night. We played a lot. And I picked mostly DPS. Most of the matches I was playing DPS, and specifically Hanzo. I have a significant amount of time on Hanzo. And you can go back through the VODs and watch it all, but that was the big milestone to me. About a week and a half from Diamond to Grandmaster. And that really showed to me that the time I've spent playing this game has really started to pay off to me as a player. Because I know on the channel where we talk about, you know, what really gets you better at the game. And I'm just trying to come up with genuine advice, because I know people are willing to spend enormous amounts of time to get better at the game. And what seems to be it for me is well, actually, I should better say what I'm starting to realize about Overwatch and getting better at video games like this in general is you just have to plow loads and loads of time into it. That's all I've been doing. I feel like I haven't, like, my practicing, the way I've been approaching my games hasn't been any different from when I was Diamond like half a year ago. Nothing really changed. It's just that I kept playing. I feel like my aim has gotten so much better. Even though my aim is still butt cheeks some days, it's so much better than when it was before. Like, if you go look at some of my old gameplays, like, yeah, it's bad. If you look at some of my gameplays today, yeah, it's bad. You know, it's different every day. But yeah, so it was a big milestone for me. And then also with the Nelson account, with it being a Tracer, you can almost call it a Tracer only. I do feel sometimes, but not that often, just mostly because people see the stats and they're like, alright bud, you can play Tracer. Tracer is by far my worst DPS. Like, it's not even close. I always had trouble blending, or it was kind of blurred lines between how aggressive you have to be with Tracer and when to disengage, because I always had issues with how aggressive I would get on Tracer, and so it would just lead to me dying every single time. So that's why I would just tell everybody, I'm such a bad Tracer, I hate playing her, I can't do it, because I couldn't. But after forcing myself time after time again, getting that account to level 25, you know, just doing my quick plays, getting pretty much all my time in on Tracer, I really started getting a better feel for the rhythm of how to play her. And I think it really started to show in comp, because when the Tracer account placed, it placed in low diamond, and I was playing in that diamond to master area for about for a few weeks. It was probably like 2 weeks straight of just, and I played a lot of games in that period, and I was just having trouble holding master, and I just kept going. I was working then I started to have like 20 hours in Tracer in competitive, and I just started slowly going up, and I found myself ending at about 3,800. And so that was a big deal to me, because, you know, I'm starting to see myself grow as a player, where even on my worst DPS, now I'm mid-master. And before, playing my best DPS heroes, you know, mid-master was as high as I was able to get. And so, I don't know, Season 6 was a really big deal to me as a player, and I really appreciate all you guys supporting me. I know it's fun to poke fun at me in the comments, you know, everybody linking a timestamp of me missing a shot. Especially, it's bad when it's on Hanzo too. Or just me doing dumb stuff in game. It's always funny. But it's also good to see some of the comments where people are like, yo, you really look like you've gotten a little bit better. It really makes my day, because it gets beyond outside of this YouTube stuff, because, you know, you guys see me on camera here, you see me just editing videos for the gameplay and the voiceovers that you see. You know, that's like 70% of my life right now, and the other 29%, the 1% being school, I guess, the other 29% is me playing Overwatch. And so it's cool to get compliments and to hear support from you guys on, you know, just kind of what I'm spending all my time on. So wow, this video did not have much direction. I guess I have to talk about how do I even talk about Season 7 now? I mean, do we talk about the nerfs? I don't know, Stylosa can do that. Well, this was a nice chat, guys. I don't know what else to say. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys all have a good rest of the night, and take care, everybody. See ya. I don't know, Casey Neistat does this.